Heyo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Potter with Grandmaster Glass, your home for glass blowing. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another episode of the Weekly Glass Recap, episode 21. Thanks for joining me again. If you haven't already, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, helping grow the channel. We are about to hit 500, which is insane to think about. Growing the channel strong, and I appreciate everybody who is joining me. We've got a lot of cool stuff to talk about this week. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Anything to do with the heady glass culture, glass scene, shows, new product, maybe a little bit of drama. Anything I see throughout the week that I find of value that I want to talk about. Because there's a lot that goes on Instagram, and I want to pull it onto here, onto YouTube, and talk about it with you guys. Create a little bit of a dialogue. I'd like to hear what artists you see on the daily who you want me to feature and talk about. I do hear your suggestions. I wait till I see something I like, and then I talk about it that week, because I want these episodes to be current. I want them to be things that are happening this week in the heady glass scene. So hopefully you find some value in it, and let's get right into it. So first thing we are talking about this week is a show put on by Smokin' Smoke Shop with Darby Home Glass. It is a meet and greet, and these are those events that I've talked about where it's like I want to go in person and actually document these. Some of these pieces get sold and never to be seen again. The ability to go to these shows, go to an in-person event and see this art, whether you're actually going to buy something or you just want to experience the vibes and the culture and the art, it's an amazing opportunity. I just like to note, so you can watch online with me. I'm going to probably talk about some of the heaters that he put out next week. But yeah, I just wanted to note, in-person events, live meet and greets, super amazing. So go check it out with Smokin' Smoke Shop and Darby Home Glass. Up next, we are looking at RL Dots. So this is just one of those posts that it's just like, that's what's up. I really do appreciate it. He made this pendant right here, and there was just a little bit of warping where the center of the peace sign is, but it's still sellable. It's still an amazing piece. It's just a second quality, and he just lets his audience know it is amazing. Just the dot stacking, the color work, and then the actual opal in the center, the peace sign opal with like no dot traps in it, any air traps. It's just absolutely crazy cool to see stuff like this, and it's cool to let people know that glass is not perfect, but it still has value. So it's just one of those things. He put it down for a auction, and just letting people pay what they want for a second quality piece. I think that's really cool. So next we have got, I believe, a Japanese artist, Masataka Glass, or Masataka Joy, and I'm gonna try to use descriptive words here. I am at a loss though for the amount of work and detail that is put into this marble. 4.3 inches. He also put on there, it was a custom piece, but it sold for $7,800. Absolutely insane. The coloring, the patterns, the dragon, how much time and effort, and just the art just soaking in. I just feel lucky to be able to look at this. And then once he flips it to the bottom, that patterning, the mandala just spiraling out, just, man, too cool. Dedication, next level, out of this world. And yeah, Masataka Joy, hopefully I'm saying it right, but insane. Blew my mind. I could look at that all day. I wish I could hold that. That's just too cool. Moving on. Okay, so last week I featured J-Fel. This week we're featuring Gongster, original Gongster, but using J-Fel prep. This one actually went up for auction on original Gongster Instagram. I watched it go up and up and up, and I could not believe $6,969 for this one of one, absolutely legendary, never to be made again piece. I just love and respect the fact that auctions go down. Talked about it in the other episode about the Banjo Bubbles piece. I respect and really enjoy when artists, when the biggest of the biggest artists do auctions. So it gives you a grip, a perspective, a grounding level for the market value. because a lot of times these bigger pieces don't get publicly sold sometimes. Sometimes they go to private collectors. Sometimes they are custom pieces. Sometimes they get sold through smoke shops and it's just a set deal. Sometimes they can go on sale. I mean, there's so many possibilities with higher end pieces. And so the fact that you have a grounding, a level to know how much something costs, I really do like that. And this goes down in the history books for sure. JFL Gongster collab. Wow. 69.69. Super, super crazy. I felt lucky to be watching it go down, get made, or not made, but get sold. So, yeah. Love the glass community. I love what they provide and just some of the things that go on. So, I don't see stuff like auctions like this go down many other places. So, yeah, definitely brings a smile on my face, whether I'm bidding or just watching. Super, super crazy. Big highlight. It's like going to the auction house. It's just watching auctions go down. I enjoy it. So this collab right here, Ultimate Gorilla, I guess, but it's with Ghost, a Ghost Glass Official, and then Firefly Glass. And the opal eyes and how much texture the actual gorilla has, insane. Definitely caps out on one of the more realistic Firefly gorillas I've seen, and I really do enjoy it. It's like how much evolution Firefly puts into his gorillas and how much they change and how versatile he is with all these collabs that he does. So just starting out from his original gorilla idea, I actually followed him from the beginning, watching him evolve. Super inspiring, and it's super cool to see these collabs go down, and the list goes on and on for some of these record crazy collabs that Firefly does. Some artists just kind of stick to themselves, but this guy, Firefly, he keeps with the collabs and keeps it fresh and constantly innovating and leveling up. So I appreciate that. Ghost Glass Official and Firefly Glass. Up next, we are looking at Quave and Nathan Myers. So I've not featured Quave yet. Super, super legendary in the glass community. Has been around for quite some time. I don't know the full history on him, but seeing a piece with Nathan Myers, that fume tech, paired up with Quave's recyclers is just super, super cool. I've heard people say different names for Quave, but yeah, just the bangers that he's famous for, and then the actual recycler pieces. I want to say somebody even told me one time he was the original designer for a recycler piece. So the legend goes, but yeah, just something cool to note within the glass community. Heavy hitters, legends of legends. So yeah, Nathan Myers and Quave Glass. So this one, I just wanted to feature. This is Dopals, Opals, and yeah, they put out these awesome Yoshi opals, and just the cut opals and the shaped opals are really, really cool. And I just thought it was really hype, and I wanted to feature these, whether, you know, it's a glass company, a glass show. And I just find it valuable in the glass community. So you're able to, like, know that this stuff exists, and you could even ask custom from some of your favorite artists and say, hey, I saw this exists, and I want to use it in a piece. Super cool. Bob the glass blower should probably use some of these. But yeah, Dopal Opals putting it down with some fresh design. So coming up on the last submission for this week, and this is why I saved them, because I want to talk about them. Kadu Glass blows my mind. One of my favorite artists, not also because of the art, but not only because of the art, but how they go about the art itself. It is actually a glass blowing couple. It's a duo, which is very uncommon, and I really like that. But noticing over time how much dedication and precision they put into their work, I respect it and love it so much. It's inspiring. She has an entire notebook just full of research and development. coming from an artist that is a solo self-taught artist here in my studio, just crazy the amount of dedication and detail and taking notes for the research and development, and to be able to go back and reference what you did on this technique versus that technique. It's just something that I admire, and it just shows so well in their work, just how precise and just the forethought. Nothing happens by accident, and the ability that they are able to dial in their work, it just is really, really inspiring from an artistic level, just from a personal level. Hopefully you can actually understand and vibe what I'm saying. If not, it's okay. But their work is crazy. Also helps that they are from Austin, Texas. Another Texas artist. Let's go. But just too cool. Staying with like the fungi themes, and just a large body of work, from vessels to functionals to just little cute things like this, little Q-tip or little ISO holders, little fume bottles, little vials. It's just, I enjoy Kudu Glass so much, and hopefully if you didn't know about them, now you do, because I enjoyed their work immensely. So go check them out. And that is probably going to wrap up this week's episode. I'm going to swap over to the other camera. I really do appreciate you guys tuning in. Hopefully you've gotten something out of my episode this week. I really do enjoy talking to you guys, creating this platform to recap about heady glass and glass culture in general. There's so much that goes on every day, every week. So I feel that there is a lot that goes by that people don't see. And so being able to put it on a platform like this and talk about it each week and showcase, hopefully you find value in it. In the future, like I said at the beginning of the episode, I'd like to take some of this series on the road. I'd like to go to events and actually film and document, do different things, just because glass is amazing and it should be documented, and it just passes you by. If you're not in the know, and if you're not watching the right people or following the right people, or if you're not online at the right time, you miss it. Between stories and lives and, you know, just like auctions that get taken down, it's just one of those things that if you're not plugged in, if you're not on top of it, you miss it. So having a series like this so I can recap each week and have it be current, hopefully you can find value in it. Make it a big session each week when my videos come out. Let the homies know. Smoke down. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm going to continue to grow this series. We are almost to 500. Too cool, too insane. I appreciate everybody who has joined me so far. Like, comment, and subscribe, but most importantly, never stop evolving.